Okay, it's 7 o'clock. I am going to call this meeting of the Hingham Select Board to order. This meeting is being held remotely as an alternate means of public access pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, temporarily amending certain provisions of the open meeting law. You are hereby advised that this meeting and all communications during this meeting may be recorded by the Town of Hingham in accordance with the open meeting law. If any participant wishes to record this meeting, please notify the chair at the start of the meeting in accordance with Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 20F, so that the chair may inform all other participants of said recording. So is anyone else recording? I see no one indicating, and I will say for the record that participating in this meeting for the Select Board this evening are Bill Ramsey, Liz Klein, and myself, Joe Fisher. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. There were various versions of minutes circulated. I just want to make sure everyone has the most recent version of June 15th and June 29th minutes that they've reviewed and that we are prepared to move forward with. Bill, Liz, have you seen those?
Yes.
Yes, I am prepared to make a motion if you're ready to receive one.
I am.
Make a motion to approve the minutes dated June 15, 2021.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
Joe Fisher, aye. It's unanimous. And what about the next set of minutes, Liz?
I will make a motion to approve the minutes dated June 29th, 2021.
Second.
Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor, Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
Joe Fisher. It is now approved. Terrific. Next item on our agenda is for the board to consider appointments to various town boards and committees. Again, just to repeat what I've said before, we are really fortunate to have received so many, I think, just exceptional folks who have been willing to step forward and consider doing their service to the town. So at this point, I am prepared to entertain motions on various appointments to boards and committees.
I'm happy to start. I'll make a motion to appoint Matt Curran to the Accessory Dwelling Unit ADU Study Committee.
Before there's a second, I just want to confirm, is there a start date and end date for this appointment, Tom?
No, that this will end with when the study is completed.
So they could potentially be indentured servants for a long period of time.
We use a different term, but yes.
Hopefully not. Okay, sorry. Is there a second?
Second.
We come to vote. All those in favor, Bill,
Aye.
Liz,
Did you name who it is, Bill?
Matt. Yes, I said Matt Curran.
You said Matt Curran.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Aye.
and I vote aye as well. That is approved.
I would make a motion to appoint Randy Winters to the Affordable Housing Trust for a 2-year term ending June 30th, 2023.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill?
Aye.
Liz?
Aye.
Joe Fisher, aye. It's approved. Anything else for us?
I would next make a motion to appoint Katie Puzo to the Bear Cove Park Committee to fill an unexpired term ending June 30th, 2023.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill?
Aye.
Liz?
Aye.
And Joe Fisher, aye. That is approved. Thank you.
Great.
Liz, you have any recommendations for appointment?
Yes. I make a motion to appoint Nathan Stillman to the Cable TV Advisory Committee for a 1-year term ending June 30th, 2022.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill?
Aye.
Liz?
Aye.
And Joe? Aye.
I will make a motion to appoint Joseph Nevins to the Council on Aging for a 3-year term ending June 30th, 2024.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill,
Aye.
Liz,
Aye.
and Joe, aye. That's approved.
Great. I will make a motion to appoint Stephen Jaranek to the Historical Commission for a 3-year term ending June 30th, 2024.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
and Joe Fisher, aye. That's approved. Thank you. I would like to make a motion to appoint Tracy Shriver to the Historic Districts Commission for a 3-year term ending June 30, 2024.
Second.
Was there a second?
Second.
Bill, and just to note for the record that Tracy is currently an alternate, and this is moving Tracy Shriver up to be a full member on the Historic Districts Commission. All those in favor, Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
and Joe Fisher, aye. I'd now move to appoint Michael Collard as an alternate member to the Historic Districts Commission to fill an unexpired term ending June 30, 2023.
Second.
And I will note before we vote that Michael is currently on the Historic Districts Commission, and this would be moving him to an alternate position. All those in favor, Bill,
Aye.
Liz,
Aye.
and Joe, aye, that's approved. Next, I would like to move to appoint Allison Hussey as a trustee of the Hingham Public Library for a 3-year term ending June 30, 2024.
Second.
Any further discussion? We come to vote. Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
Joe Fisher, aye. It's approved. And finally, I would like to move to appoint Stephen Spall to the Lincoln Apartment Board of Managers for a 3-year term ending June 30, 2024.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, Bill Ramsey,
Aye.
Liz Klein,
Aye.
and Joe Fisher, aye. It is approved. We still have numerous other appointments to make, which I hope to get accomplished over the next few weeks. But thank you all for those who have applied and for those who are willing to serve and have been appointed. Next item on our agenda is public comment on items not on the agenda. Do we have anyone who has a comment on an item not on the agenda that would like to speak? Hearing none, I am prepared to move on to Town Administrator Select Board reports. And I'll start with our Town Administrator, Tom Mayo.
Thank you, Joe. I have 2 items for the report tonight. So first, we're going to do a little bit of a shake up. I know we've been doing COVID-19 reports for a long time. I believe it was approximately forever we've been doing those. So about a year and plus, right? So we're going to move off of those, and I will be giving updates as appropriate going forward as part of my TA report. But I have a few items to report on along those lines tonight. First, there were 5 new reported cases of COVID-19 in Hingham in June, and no new cases so far in the month of July, which is great news. There have been no Delta variant cases reported in Hingham thus far, and approximately 68% of Hingham residents are fully vaccinated as of last week. So that seems like all great news. The last report I had is this is a little bit of a solemn item. I just wanted to acknowledge something that I feel is worth reminding the community of. So I wanted to take a minute this evening to acknowledge a tragedy that occurred 3 years ago in our neighboring town of Weymouth. On July 15th, 2018, Sergeant Michael Chestner of the Weymouth Police Department was murdered in the line of duty. This tragedy was felt throughout Weymouth, the region, and the state of Massachusetts. His loss was deeply personal to many Hingham employees and residents, especially members of the Hingham Police and Fire Departments who work so closely with Sergeant Chestner. Our thoughts will continue to be with his family in these difficult days, and he will always be remembered. So thank you for the opportunity, Joe.
Thank you. Anything else in your report, Tom?
That's it. Thank you.
I do have a question. Did you say that 60% of town residents have been vaccinated?
68%.
Oh, 68.
Yep.
Okay, because I believe the state average, I think, is 70. And when I heard 60, I was a little concerned. 68 is clearly much better. Are we doing any additional outreach to assist those who may not have been able to be vaccinated?
We were looking into a potential lag in our senior population. Michelle, do you have any news on that? I know we had talked with Susan about it.
We did put a flyer in the HMLP bills that I think went out around July 1st to go to folks to make sure that people knew where in Hingham they could access the vaccine by calling or walking into the different pharmacies. And I think we have put some information out through Harbor Media as well, through the Senior Center newsletter, and through some other channels.
And we also, I think it was, 2 weeks ago, Michelle, that we put a flyer in the HMLP bills. Did you just say that? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
as I was saying it, I realized you had said it.
So, Tom, if there are residents in town who have not been vaccinated because of transportation issues, they just can't get there, do we have any plan in place, a number they can call for transportation issues? I know if for seniors, I think they can call the senior center, but if you're not a senior and there's a transportation issue, what can be done?
So if they're not that was going to be my answer, is seniors should call the senior center. If they're not a senior, I would encourage them still to call the senior center. There's a private group in town that has been very helpful throughout the pandemic called Hingham Link that I believe might be offering such services. We would certainly try to link people up with that if we were notified of such a problem. Or maybe we can even make it work with our senior van. So.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yep.
Bill, do you have any questions on the report?
I have no questions. Thank you.
Liz?
No questions. Thank you, Tom.
Michelle, anything to report for us?
Nothing tonight, Joe. Thank you.
Select board member reports. Bill Ramsey.
The only thing I was going to report out tonight is, last spring, all of us, Tom, Michelle, and Mark Durrell from the rec department and Vicki Dolan put a tremendous amount of work into our field maintenance plan. And for individuals who haven't had the opportunity to go see the Plymouth River School baseball diamond and the South School softball diamond, it's a world of difference. And I went down and took a look at it. It looks great. It looks like a brand new field. So, I know we're still working out some kinks with the plan, but it's just great to see, quick results, and want to thank everybody who had a part in putting that together. And we're gonna keep moving ahead with it, and we're gonna get everything worked out. But it's definitely looking good, and it's a world of difference. Those two fields are actually usable now, and really, I was really happy with the results. So that's a good news story. I have nothing else.
Great. So I'm going to ask Liz for a report, but before I do, I just want to note that, Liz, you just participated in your first July 4th parade.
I did.
And a Hingham tradition, and everyone I spoke to was so glad to see you, as well as Bill. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations to the committee, really, for the parade committee for pulling that off. So with that, Liz, anything that you'd like to report?
Just a quick update. Yeah, since the parade, I've had a few meetings regarding affordable housing. I've also met with the chair of the Commission on Disabilities, and kudos to those committee members who are working hard all summer. I was at the country club today I sat in on a meeting discussing the pool project. So that is something exciting that's coming. I also met with the Hingham Unity Council chair this past week. They have an event coming up on July 19th regarding housing and affordable housing in town. So I encourage people to check out their website and check out that event. And I'm meeting with the executive director of the Hingham Downtown Association on the 15th. So more to come there, I'm sure. That's it.
Thank you, Liz. There has been ongoing efforts to make sure that transportation in and out of Hingham via the ferry and the train continue. Our state legislators have been working for our benefit to make sure that everyone's feet is held to the fire and that those transportation options remain. There's work going on at the Hingham at the shipyard with respect to the ferry terminal, and I believe Liz will be taking on the responsibility to make sure that the trains and the ferries keep running. So thank you, Liz. But it's such a benefit to the residents, to not just seniors and not just students and not just business folks, but for people who just want to go in and enjoy Boston. And more importantly, perhaps those from Boston want to come here and enjoy our shops and services. So it's something that's a very high priority for this board, and we will continue to be vigilant. And I have nothing further to report. Tom or Michelle, anything in addition?
We're good.
Then I will accept a motion to adjourn.
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, Bill,
Aye.
Liz,
Aye.
and Joe. Aye, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.